Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Three Things About the Browns. I'm Stephanie Haney here with voice of the Browns, Jim Donovan. Jim, on a Victory Monday.
Absolutely. Boy, I'll tell you what, a clutch Victory Monday.
Absolutely. Oh, and that was an exciting game to watch. You know, a lot of people saying after that 41-16 win over the Bengals, a lot of people saying, Odell who? So that's my first rapid fire question for you today. Is this win over the Bengals, is it proof that the Browns are better without OBJ?
Well, I always thought they were more comfortable without him, and the proof is in their play. So this time last year, this is when they took off. This is also when he tore his ACL, same spot down in Cincinnati against the Bengals. They just seem to really have a burden lifted from inside that huddle and at the line of scrimmage. For whatever reason, it just did not work out, but it definitely did not work out, and I think that they are better without him.
Well, it seems like they were having a lot of fun there yesterday.
That's the key thing.
It looked great to watch, and what was also great to see was Nick Chubb. We saw a little more of what we're used to seeing from Nick Chubb. He even caught a pass, and that's something we don't normally see. Is he healed up? Are we back to seeing the Nick Chubb we know and love?
I think so, yeah. And, you know, last year, again, I hate to keep going back to last year, but there is precedent here. Last year when he came back after he missed 4 games, he had a knee problem last year in Dallas, and he came back. His first game back, it was a little slow and rusty, and it wasn't the typical Nick Chubb game. Then the week after that, I mean, he started rolling once again. And so last week against the Steelers, it was a little rough go. Pittsburgh had a great deal to do with that. But, boy, yesterday he was great. But I would tell you this. The key to his success were those 2 guards, Bitonio and Teller. And if you watch that big 70-yard run, Teller goes right into the hole and leads him through. And, of course, all you have to give Nick is just a little room, and then he separates and goes. So I have to hand out a real pat on the back to those 2 guys.
You know, usually when you hear people say give him an inch, they take a mile.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing, but we do love to see that.
He takes 70 yards.
That's right. We love to see that from Nick Chubb. Okay, now, talking about the defensive side of the football, Denzel Ward with that big touchdown return on that interception. It seems like our defense really got the wake-up call they were looking for. What do we attribute that to?
Well, I think they went into the game, and first of all, having Denzel Ward is so important. And unfortunately, he gets nicked up. I mean, that's been his history since he's arrived here, that he misses 3 or 4 games. But to have him back, you can all of a sudden say to yourself in the passing game defensively, you can say, who's their best receiver? Jamar Chase right now is their best receiver. Denzel, you have him the entire game. You cover him, we'll take care of the rest. And he'll pretty much shut things down. When you're able to do that, it really helps out everybody. But overall, the secondary was just amazing. And you know, Stephanie, things have been a little bit dry in the turnover department for the Browns, and we've been waiting for turnovers. And sometimes, you know, you just open the faucet and they come pouring out, and yesterday they came pouring out. But his play at the beginning of the game, and I'm talking about Ward's 99-yard interception return for a touchdown, that's the ball game, really. That's a huge momentum changer.
Huge. Huge. You know, when it rains, it pours.
Right.
Happy to see those floodgates in our favor. Now, as we look towards next week, taking on the New England Patriots on the road, do we need to make any adjustments?
Well, you do have to, you know, there is a Belichick factor. There really is. He's done an amazing job this year. He's doing it with a rookie quarterback, Mac Jones, 15th overall pick out of Alabama. And he's playing very, very well, and he gets better and better. But Belichick just does a great, great job of what he will do is he will decide, I'm going to take away the Browns' biggest thing. Now, that might be Nick Chubb. He may say, we're going to deny Nick Chubb a big running day. And if that's the case, and if they're successful at that, then the Browns are going to have to adjust. Okay, they're going to have to find other ways to do it. And it might be with the tight ends. It might be with the passing game. You know, they'll have to find a way to do it. That has been the success of Bill Belichick, making him the greatest coach ever, is he will wipe out what you do best. And then if you can recover and find something else, then you're okay.
Okay, well, here's hoping we see an adaptable version of the Browns
on
Sunday on the road in New England. Jim, thanks very much for your time today. We will see you back next week with more 3 Things About the Browns.